Hi, so we run the MRP. We created a status order and that triggers the requirement to create the finished goods. So we will do this MD02. Before we run the MRP, we'd like to check what's the status. And let's see the status. There's a requirement here from a status order. -10 is that means required, and semi-finished goods, there's no requirement. And the raw materials, there is no requirement yet, no inventory. Okay, it's not, I called it a planned delivery, but it is actually a planned order, and it's this one. To run the MRP, we have several transactions. For example, we can run MRP only for sales order, and we're gonna use this MD02 today. The difference is we can specify the product ID here, and if you need to run it for a plant, you can use MD01. We're gonna run this MD02. When you run the MLP, you specify the finished goods, only the top item. Okay, these options, they say 1313 is the strongest. I'm not the best person to explain what this is, but one is create purchase requisition, and the 3 is running mode. 3 is delete the existing planning. So in fact 1 is fine for me. 1313 is the strongest. Okay, to run this MLP, you just enter twice. It is asking if the parameters are okay, and that's it. This is just displaying a result, and there are some messages sometimes. Like it has created the purchase requisition, or no, it says only planned orders created. Strange. Let's check the status. The top. Now we have a planned order. That means this is the top level. Planned order for a production order, I presume. Let's see the subcomponents. We don't have planned order requirement yet. So it looks after S4HANA, to run MLP, the production version is mandatory, and production version, I have uploaded the movie separately. I have created a production version, and just to show you it's there. ahead and assign these routings. And one more thing, because this server, the installation has an issue, the software flag, and we have to create the source list. I have created this one, but I checked the setting. The setting is not still enough. And we want to use this for MRP. When you run the MRP, it creates the planned order, non-delivery. And this planned order for production order or the external procurement that creates a purchase requisition. But the purchase requisition, if the source list doesn't exist, you have to first assign the source using ME56. This server has a software bug on this ME56, and I want to skip this process, and it should first directly go to ME58. So I just checked the source list. So 2 points, production version and the source list. Now I want to check the MRP status. And semi-finished goods, there's no requirement here. The raw material, there's no requirement here. Let's see what happens if we run this, the MRP for this material. Enter twice, it is just asking the input parameters. One more. And this time purchase requisition is created. 2 purchase requisition created. Dependent requirements created. 3 dependent requirements. Okay, let's check the status. The materials list. So the raw materials also D02, D01 were also calculated. So this hasn't changed much. If we look at the semi-finished goods, okay, now we have a planned order and dependent requirement. Dependent requirement in this case would be for production order. let's see the raw materials. Raw materials, the purchase requisitions are created, and dependent requirement is here, right? And the other raw materials are same. Purchase requisition. If we look at the purchase requisition, you can see it here. Since this is customer relevant procurement, it is posting to our sales order. I tested the other setting from the best practice, and that is using BB6. Since this doesn't have the right account assignment category, there was an issue when we convert this purchase requisition to purchase order, because it is asking the CO assignment. So it is a good proof this setting is nonsense. This setting is wrong, and we need to rectify this to E. Well, I'll leave it for original setting. Cancel. We are using 45. I have rectified this. So this is my point. Right. So if this setting if that setting is not right, you will have an error when we convert this purchase requisition to purchase order. Right. Okay, we don't double click one by one to convert these to purchase order. I will finish the procurement side in this same movie. What I'm going to do is ME58. Once again, we have a software bug and I want to skip this one. But if you haven't created a source list, you have to assign the source using ME56. Then you have to do the purchase order. Let's do the ME58. And before that, I want to check the purchase requisition. And do you remember the number? No. Of course, you don't need to memorize this. I just want to check. And right, once again, display is this one, 638639. Is the software bug are not allowing us. Yeah, it's active. The status is wrong, and wanted to check. Okay, let's try the purchase order. Sorry, procurement side. Once the purchase requisition is created, of course you can do this through this menu pass. You see the ME56 is here, and then you're gonna use ME58. Of course you can type in one manually using ME21N. Try use this one. And purchasing group, not sure what was the purchasing group. And I know sales order number. If we know the sales order number, we can limit the data. Let's check. We don't know where this sales order is. I guess this was a sales order. Let's do the purchase order. Okay, now it's all green lights. And assignment. Purchase requisition. What is this? Okay, so we select the supplier and do we do the create purchase order? I think I do these to them purchase order. So I am expanding it a little. Okay. Okay, but we have to click it one by one. Something is wrong. What is this? I guess this is about the account assignment, since we have created the valuation class. Right, we need to assign what's the account? Okay, let's create the first we need to create the inventory account. Want to create the five accounts for sales order valuated stock. Okay, it's not just assigned. And one more. Oh, it's also there. Right. this is inventory posting, and the other side, the consumption is, in this case, probably on here we have account. Okay, it's already done. Right, let's try once again. Okay, once again. Adopt. Now we don't have error. One more. Right, these two are assigned to sales order. If you don't have account assignment E in the requirement class, you cannot post it. Sorry about the account setting. Okay, and in the past, sorry, I want to post could be, let's assume there's an purchase price difference. By the way, usually you have to specify a plant and storage location here. I have a default setting, so it's populated automatically. Let us check. Okay, let's post it. So this is the purchase order. You see, this is the important part. Okay, let's do the goods receipt. Purchasing, and do we have a goods receipt? Right. And you have to switch it all the time. It's very cumbersome. And we have to fill it in. This one hasn't changed. Date, I wanted to post it to the past. Press enter. You know, you have to tick this OK button. Anything else? Let's check. Okay, let's post good. Another, yes, account assignment error, right? Because we have assigned the PLD requirement class, variation class 300, not possible. This is a purchase price variance. We need to assign another account. You'll get used to it. You're gonna enjoy this. In the actual environment, of course, you don't have this error message. So what's the PLD, right? PLD, just price variance, and it used to be PLD PLA, and I have assigned the PLA. It's not being used, so I think it is calling this part. PRA. Okay, start from the beginning. No. Purchase order. Document date. Okay, tick and check. It's posted. Okay, this seems new GL error. New account. Document splitting and item category, but what we do is what was the account? Item category, no. Okay, let's just try to the account. This is purchase price variance. Okay, let's change it to it's not an expense actually. It's a cost. Never mind. Once again, date and the purchase order number. You don't see an error at the check, but okay, let's try this. Okay, now it's posted. And the accounting document, so inventory CRIR, and this is a purchase price variance. Recognize the account. Controlling documents. You see there's SDI, so the purchase price variance is directly posted to sales order item. Well, once the cost is posted to sales order item, of course you have to do the settlement without analysis and settlement. So the toughest part is still coming. But my intention is, so we capture this purchase price variance and directly post it to the revenue segment, that is sales order. Let's see if it is sales order stock 10. You see the sales order number here, and this is the quantity side, the same one. And since this is sales order stock, Valuated MDBS has the reporting. You see special stock E. In this case, I'm going to show you that. In this Valuated sales order stock, we purchased at the, oh, this is standard price, and we need to change this to variant. Okay. In this report, usually we have actual price, and if you know, usually the price goes to MBEW if it is a plant stock. You see total stock is 0. What you see in the material master is here, but it is actually posted to EBEW. $7.5, and you see the actual price. So if you run this MBBS report, you can actually use the see the actual price here if you post it to sales order item. For this, we need to activate the sales order hosting, of course, and for this you have seen my earlier movie. I have assigned the plan strategy 50, that is KEV, and should allow account assignment and other thing. So not only this one. Need to check the 045. OVZG 045 has account assignment category E, and the variation should be M, and the special stock is E. This setting post the costing consumption should have, this allows the posting to sales order item, and later on this should be settled to COPA. In that case, you can see this purchase price variance and revenue in the same reporting. This is the benefit of sales order costing. I wonder if we need the material ledger to actually do this. Right, this is only still in the middle of a process, so this is what I wanted to show you. Let's finish the process. MBBS. We have received the goods, so we need to post the account payable, that is MIRO. That's logistics invoice verification, and again the past date, amount I don't know, reference, here we specify the purchase order, and I usually take the value from here to here. Now the green lights, then we can post withholding tax, never mind. Then we have account payable. So this is the whole process. So we finished the goods receipt and the MIRO, and I'll show you the sales order stock, valuated stock. I'll finish this moving and need to do some setting for this production side. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.